So we're here in Southampton. We just stayed at the Premier Inn Southampton Airport Hotel and we're about to go on a 7-night staycation cruise with P&O, so join us on our next adventure.
This is our home.
Oh my god.
So Georgie has a little bit of a problem with doors. Oh, first go. Well done.
It smells like petrol.
Oh god, it does.
Do you know what? This balcony's quite long. Like, as if someone's shouting at me. But yeah, it's quite long. It's narrow, but it's long enough.
Huh.
What's that view?
Well, there's our view.
That's someone like it.
Right.
I'm quite happy with this balcony.
Yeah, let's do a room tour.
Yeah, let's do a quick room tour. Hello, come on in. Let's close the door behind you. Welcome to our P&O balcony cabin. We are on deck number 10, so E deck in room 327. Let's give you a quick tour. So as you come into the room, straight away you've got a full-size mirror, which is great, and that's directly opposite the storage area. So I'm going to go in here first. Now, I'm really impressed by the amount of storage. Obviously it's all open storage, which makes it look even bigger, but we're still waiting for our suitcases to pop up, so they're going to slide in here nicely. We've got our life jackets just up top and plenty of hangers for all the stuff you need to hang. We are only on a 7-night cruise, but I still think we're probably going to fill this up. We will fill this up with all the clothes that we've got coming in our suitcases. We've got a storage area here as well, a couple of cupboards. We have a safe free to use, just a 4-digit PIN safe. You do also have your laundry services price list, and details of that we'll put on our website, which is georgeanddan.com, and we've got a cruise section on there, and we'll upload all our stuff that we get from this cruise onto that website. And directly next to that is the bathroom, but I'll take you in here because the room is a little bit small, but I'll turn the light on first. Wait for it, boom. So the bathroom, you're gonna see me now. Hi, I'm 6 foot tall and I'm a little bit stocky, and I fit okay in here. You do have a, if I can open it, charger there for razors and toothbrushes or whatever. I don't think we actually took our toothbrush charger with us, so I can't tell you if that's going to work, I don't think, but fingers crossed they do. You do have plenty of storage areas too, so 2 shelves, well 3 shelves if you include the one that's got the cups in. Little bar of soap, sink, water pressures, yeah, not too bad. You have your spare toilet roll down here, well your toilet roll, spare toilet roll, you've got a bin and you've got some facial tissues. Remember, on cruise ships you do have to put the lid down before you flush. I guess you could get sucked down the toilet otherwise, who knows. And the shower, I've seen this on YouTube, everyone kind of opening the door, so my feet are there. It is quite tight. Yeah, it's a bit narrow, but the shower itself is rather large, so you do have 2 shelves, so 1 shelf here, 1 below, and your little footrest kind of thing. We will be using that as a shelf, to be putting more stuff down there. You've got your shower, and you've got your White Company bath and shower gel and some shampoo there as well. As I make my way out of the bathroom, go, another view of the cupboards and the life jackets just above. On the back of your door you have a little like fire exit information board like you have on most in most hotel rooms. Obviously it's different because we are on the ship. So it tells you where your muster station is. So this is our room up here on E deck, deck 10. Our muster station is at Brodie's, which is on deck number 6. It's just a couple of flight of stairs down and kind of like, it's just kind of there. We've already went there. We went there, first thing we done, scanned our boarding passes, went to Brodie's, they scanned our boarding passes again, then we could come to the room to watch the safety demo on the TV. It's also got information on how to put on a life jacket, so all your different instructions there. We need to do that because we haven't done that yet, so we will be doing that anyway, just to make sure it's kind of like a good fit. You also have this key card, say it's a key card. So you put this in your door if you want your room to be cleaned in the morning. So when we pop out in the morning, we put that in the door to let the cabin steward know to make up our room. Or on the other side, I'm resting, please don't disturb. And you just keep that in there during the day when you're in the room to keep everything running. As we come back this way, have your air conditioning kind of thermometer, which is great because we love a cold room. Oh, this bed looks huge. I'm not sure what size it is. I'm guessing it's queen. It looks really comfy. Haven't actually laid down on it yet, so we've got 7 lights of this. I hope it's comfy. We've got the mood light in above here, which is nice yellow. I really like this room. It's quite nice and modern and fresh. This will be Dan's side of the bed for the first time ever. Dan doesn't have a plug. So he doesn't have a plug on this side of the bed, but I do on mine. And you've got 3 light switches, one for the mood lighting, which also includes that one over there, your main cabin lighting, and your kind of reading lights above there. The TV is huge. I'm pretty amazed with the TV. We haven't had a play with it yet. We will do that because on other room tours, a lot of people say, oh, I haven't turned the TV on a cruise because I don't spend much room in my cabin. But we like to put the TV on at night when we're falling asleep, when we wake up in the morning, as you kind of get ready. So we will have a look at that and let you know what it's like. But there's a plug. There are plugs everywhere. So there's a plug down next to the full-size mirror and there's a plug underneath the TV, and they are the UK plug adapters, so that's great. Nice little sitting area, another full-size mirror. And on this side, in-room phone. On that you can call reception, wake-up call, dining reservations, etc, etc, and room service. Another plug which I'll be using, 3 more light switches, a mirror, and you also have some menus here. So these are your room service menus and things like that. They will also be on our website. And then you have your tea and coffee making facilities. You've got a kettle, some rather large, they're massive teacups actually. I was expecting a lot smaller than that. Some glasses, and down here you have an in-room fridge, which is empty, but we will be using that. We've managed to take, you can take up to 1 litre of spirits each on board this cruise. So I've taken a vodka and some lemonades, so they'll be in there, keep it nice and chilled. So for this cruise, because we are kind of celebrating Dan's birthday, because we didn't manage to celebrate his birthday earlier in the year, we got the celebration package. So for that you get a bottle of champagne, some chocolates, some wine glasses. That's why we have slippers and bathrobes in the bathroom, and the nicest bunch of flowers like ever. They smell incredible. But we're going to go out to the balcony. So these curtains are blackout curtains, lush. A slidey door this time, so I won't get stuck. This is the last time we went on a cruise, I couldn't get out the door. The cabin is fairly narrow, but it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Dan's still a little bit scared of heights, especially as our drop is onto a lifeboat. So maybe he'll get comfortable and come to the edge of the balcony at some point in the cruise. But you have 2 seats, and you also have a table here as well to relax on the balcony.
We finally unpacked.
It's actually quite quick. And
Was it?
yeah, when I'd done a little room tour, I was like, oh, the suitcases will go in the hallway. No, the space under the bed is huge, so they've gone under there, so even better.
You need to show everyone that.
Do I?
Yeah, show everyone now.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, so just under the bed, if I can flip this round, is, ta-da! We've got large suitcases and they've managed to fit in just there, so that's actually really handy, and it saved us a lot of room in our cupboards.
How was check-in?
Check-in was really smooth, so what we didn't know is to get the COVID test you had to go to another place first, but we were never told that, we just thought it was in the same place. But yeah, it was so quick. Our test results were back within like 10 minutes, and then we got back here, dropped the car off, straight through, straight on the ship, and it's all ready, so it's so good.
Then we went straight to our muster station,
Yeah,
which is letter
C for Charlie,
in
that bar.
Brodie's.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we came to the room.
Yeah.
And we came back to the celebration. We came to the celebration package.
Made reservations.
Yeah.
For later in the week.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
What were you going to do now?
We are now going to go and find something to eat, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's
do
go.
it.
So where are we, Georgie?
We are at the Horizon Buffet.
You got it right. Well
I
done.
did. I'm quite pleased. Deck
Round of
16.
applause. Sound effect. I'll put it in. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, I know. I was just doing it for comedic effect.
So what have you got?
It looks disgusting, I'm not going to lie.
It does
Dan's
look
looks really nice.
Like a mess.
So I've got chili con carne with rice and Hunter's chicken with a heart-shaped crouton. I don't know. I'll be going back for more probably. What have you got?
I've got some kind of vegetarian pie, which I think is perhaps cauliflower inside, with some sauce. I have no idea what it is. Beans and sweet potatoes. But I had to go around all the different stations to get it. So.
They did have a pumpkin noodle thing, which looked really nice.
Ah.
So I might, if I'm hungry after this, go get more.
Yeah, the desserts look good.
They do, don't they? Maybe I'll just focus on desserts.
Okay, let's tuck in.
Okay. So Dan's still eating, but I wanted dessert, so I went up and got some desserts, and I thought, I might as well get a couple of desserts. Me and Dan can share them while he's still finished. Oh, he's finished now. So yeah, I went up and got a couple of desserts. So I'll show you what I've got. Okie doke. So we have some cheeses. This is mature cheddar. This is like a blue cheese. Can't remember the name of it, and I couldn't pronounce it up there either, so I just gave up trying to pronounce it. And then we've got a carrot cake with a cinnamon cream top. Sticky rice, which I imagine is basically like rice pudding but with a mango puree, and I can't remember what this is, but it's basically like a raspberry strawberry trifle thing. Dan, I can see you in here. You look very sad.
It
at
looks
this
like
dessert.
one of those things you used to have at kids' parties.
What, a trifle?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this camera, by the way, so the angle's really strange. So
Georgie
yeah.
doesn't normally use yours, mate.
No, I don't, and you've got it on a strange setting, so I'm
I
actually...
shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just haven't set it up for you.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, we're going to dig in now.
So how was that carrot cake for you?
I don't know.
It wasn't great, was it?
If anyone out there has had Huel, there's a drink called Huel, and you mix it with water, and it's like nutritious.
Meal replacement.
Yeah, that's what, meal replacement. They're quite nice. But when you put that in your mouth, and it kind of mixes as you chew, it turns into that consistency of like liquid grain. I don't really understand why, which I don't like that. The mango thing, I'm not really a fan of that. And the raspberry trifle, I'm not really a fan of that either. But they do have Jacob's crackers, so these are now my go-to. Obviously not on their own, with cheese and some butter on top too.
I was just going to ask you about the one dessert, but you've gone on for a whole tangent.
You are welcome.
So
I got
apologies anyone that's had to just sit through that 20 seconds of dessert beratement.
What else have we tried?
So we just got a sticky toffee pudding, which isn't that bad. And yeah, we still haven't left. We still have enjoyed, we have enjoyed our romantic buffet dinner in view of this glamorous dock. So hopefully it'll be out soon. Oh, yeah, the bridges have retracted.
They've gone in, haven't they?
So yeah, just waiting. Going to head out on deck shortly and have a drink. So.
We really wanted to go up as well and get a like a funnel photo with like a sunset, but that's not happening tonight.
Well, it's lucky we've got 7 nights.
Yeah, no, I just want to do it now. I want it now.
We didn't say how buffet was actually as well, so it wasn't like Mirella where somebody walks along with you. It was you walk up to that station and then someone's behind the screen and they serve it to you. Surprising because there was still a lot of people just serving themselves and having to be told off.
Even more surprising that when you're in a queue, and it's an obvious queue, people just cut in front of you. I don't understand it. Manners don't cost anything. That's me, like, giving
Apologies,
you-
George
yeah.
is on one tonight.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Okay, shall we head out to deck?
Yeah, let's go.
excited. And cocktail and ages.
What you got?
I have a Jamaican rum punch, which is rum, pineapple juice, and something else. Tastes nice though. What have you got?
Just a margarita.
Just.
But we've got on the right view, haven't we?
Yeah.
What have you just learned?
I've just went on to Southampton cruise ship departures, which is part of the company thing, and it's not due to depart until 22:15, which is why we're still sat here. But it does make sense because it's a staycation one, so I'm guessing it leaves at 22:15, so we get to Cornwall for sunrise or something. Don't know.
We didn't say where we were.
We're at the Sunset Bar, which is right in the aft of the ship. Ironically, when we went on a cruise, we were due to have a cruise earlier in the year with P&O, and our room was meant to be just kind of over the other side of the, what's that thing called? Railing? Just under the bar.
Where are we, Georgie?
We are on deck 19. I know, good night. Midship.
I'm shook that you've got that.
I know. And you've got 2 swimming pools.
One lit up, one not. Is
Yeah.
it? Does that mean you can still swim?
I don't really know, because the hot tubs are still bubbling and they're still hot. So, I don't know.
Is this behind us? Is it?
What's really confusing is if you're looking at that funnel there,
Yeah.
the ship to our left is now moving. So if you're looking at that, it makes you think that you're moving, but no, we've still got another 2 hours before we can move. So. I actually want to be at sea. I just like the sound of the waves. We hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below. And don't forget you can check out georgeanddan.com for all the menus from this cruise and other info. See you later.